They're strong.
Ah, marvelous. Your taste is so much sweeter than I was expecting. It looks as though they don't intend to be taken without a fight, milady.
Raising threat level appropriately. The white doll fought more ably than the specifications I was informed of suggested as well.
Really? Still, you're connected too, aren't you?
So, ready to start talking, Altina? Where are Elise and Princess Alphen?
I don't think she's gonna answer
There
you.
better not be a scratch on them.
I don't know the answer to your question. I've yet to be informed of their whereabouts since I delivered them to Lord Rufus Alborea.
Wait, Rufus?
Isn't that Eustace's brother?
It sure is.
He's been making quite the name for himself as the Noble Alliance's chief of staff. It was largely thanks to his skill that the Imperial Army's armored divisions have become split throughout the country. His sharp mind for politics has played no small part either.
Why would he do that?
Regardless, you two seem to know the answers to many questions we've had regarding matters within the Alliance. And we plan on having you answer each and every one of them once we've seen our operation through.
I don't understand.
How very pitiful. They don't seem to realize that we still hold the upper hand.
Why does he have goat wings and goat horns and wings? What have you done? Well, you see, he has a costume called the Unthinkable, and this is his Unthinkable. He's like a little devil. Don't ask me why it's called the Unthinkable, but that's why. And since I feel like being a little demon, I think it's only fair, is it not?
What the?
I can't move.
Is this shadow weaving?
It is but one of many skills I possess. And now each and every one of you are caged birds, powerless to fight back.
Oh, am I?
How could we have known he could do this?
How could I have been so careless?
Commencing apprehension of targets.
But not to worry. We won't be whisking you away from this land just yet. I wouldn't want to deny you the chance to watch it burn.
Gaius is going to kill you the minute he gets free. I hope you know that.
This isn't over yet.
And this is the other reason why he's got goat horns and double wings. Because of this!
Rean, wait! You're not doing what I think you're doing, are you?
I think he is!
Rean, you don't have to do this!
Ha ha! You're as fascinating as always. With the strength of an ogre, you may very well be able to break free of my shadow weaving. Go! Unleash the mystery within yourself!
You need to go back to your Shakespearean time, buddy.
That won't be necessary.
Sharon?
What?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Were those wires?
Hey, Sharon! Thanks for dropping on by!
Sharon?
How in the world?
Is that really you, Sharon?
You're not gonna get rid of this maid, Alyssa, and I can tell you right now, it's probably best you don't.
But of course, I've come to collect you, my lady. And I'm relieved to see so many of your classmates are in good health.
Okay, tone it down a little there, buddy.
Now here's a face I wasn't expecting to bump into on foreign soil. This too must be the will of the goddess. Nay, Perhaps it would be more fitting to think it the guidance of our Grandmaster? It's been some time, Enforcer number 9.
I'm afraid it's neither. I am a loyal servant of the Rhineford family. What more reason do I need to come to Lady Elise's aid?
Thank you, Sharon. She's still the same super maid as always.
I'm glad nobody's making a big deal out of the fact that they just said she's an enforcer for the exact same organization that we're having issues with.
She couldn't have appeared at a better time.
So your love and devotion is for the Rhineford family now? What of your love for the Grandmaster?
All I'm doing is prioritizing the Rhineford family over my duties as a member of Ouroboros. Nothing more, nothing less.
I see. I take it you've no intention of following the same path as Joshua and Ren.
That path was closed to me long ago. Still, if you intend to harm those I love in your pursuit of beauty, then I'll show not the slightest mercy in severing your ambitions.
God damn! Not only is she hot, she's fierce as hell.
Talk about scary. Sharon!
I couldn't be more pleased to hear as much from the severing chains. Very well. Then I shall respond in kind with all that I...
What are you all doing down there?
You guys just love showing up at the most inopportune of moments.
No.
An Alliance airship.
They're back already?
And with company, too, it seems.
So, you think you can infiltrate our watchtower and get away with it, do you?
Yes?
Stay right where you are. You're under arrest.
How about... No.
They've brought soldats too. This isn't good. We're completely surrounded.
Did we all forget I have a certain Ashen Knight?
And we were so close to disabling that jammer, too. It's time we retreat.
What boorish fools. Still, even if we were to leave, you have nowhere left to run.
That's where you're wrong.
Oh?
Is this what was mentioned in that report? Are you calling Valimar? Oh, is he all ready to go? He should have plenty of mana now.
Right. Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Acknowledge. Come on down, Valimar!
Such beauty.
I assumed that to be the Ashen Knight.
You would assume correctly.
We'll take care of that airship and the soldats. I'll leave everything here to you guys.
Rean?
Are you seriously gonna jump?
Yes?
Stop, that's dangerous!
That's never stopped me before!
What's the ash-colored knight doing here?
'Cause his pilot was?
You really have joined forces with the Imperial Army, haven't you?
Not necessarily.
No, we haven't. But we're not going to stand by and let anyone threaten the peace of Nord.
Don't get cocky, kid.
That's right, it's coming from you dweebs.
Back me up from above. May glory shine upon us for defeating that knight and presenting it to Duke Cayenne.
That's so cute.
I'd love to see you try.
Yes, sir.
Stay aware of what's happening in the sky. If you get caught off guard because you were too busy dealing with the enemies on the ground, it's gonna hurt.
I know. We're just going to have to find an opening and take advantage of it.
Use your links well.
Owie, 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 owie. Alright. Think the body? Yep, the body.
It's working. Keep it up. My turn. That's it. Just a little more.
Yeah, they like to point that out numerous times. They'll be like, oh, that's the Ashen Knight. Is that the Ashen Knight? I think it is. It's like, really, guys? Do we need to keep on pointing that out?
My
This is the sword guy, so head?
It's working. Keep it up.
Not the head. Body.
That's it. Just a little more. I'll handle it.
That was meant to hurt? That was like a tickle. The body's the best way to go.
Great. Just one more. It's working. Keep it up.
I'm gonna kill you dead.
Just a little more.
Kill.
Great.
So, about defeating me and presenting me to Duke Hyan. How'd that work out for y'all?
The victory's mine. Unless you're in the mood for round two.
Round two! Round two! Round two!
Withdraw! We're abandoning the watchtower!
But I thought you guys said you could handle this! Wimps.
To the airship! A rendezvous with the forces in Erebonia!
What's the matter? You can't handle me?
Yes, sir!
Don't go spouting shit that you can't back up, my guy! It's not polite to lie.
They're running away.
Let them.
Not quite the original plan, but all's well that ends well.
That's mission complete, I guess.
Master Rean gave a most impressive performance, didn't he?
I just hope he doesn't make a habit of jumping off of rooftops.
Why not? If he's got someone to catch him.
He may be reckless from time to time, but we wouldn't have him any other way.
I suppose it's time we take our leave.
What, not enough beauty for you?
Know that I leave with no regrets. I was able to behold the famous Ashen Knight in person, and for that, it was all worthwhile. Do you have any objections, Black Rabbit?
Not especially. Being presented the opportunity to adjust the threat levels of multiple targets at once proved beneficial for me as well.
They're getting away!
Don't move. We have questions, and we know you're the one with the answers.
Claire, I don't think that's necessarily gonna stop them.
Ha ha! The curtains have only just risen for the Erebonian stage. I wonder what incredible fate will befall our actors. I cannot wait to see how each of you play your respective roles.
I think you need to go back to your Shakespearean time and stay there.
Particularly you, severing chains.
My part in all this has long been said, but feel free to sit among the audience and watch. There is nothing in this world that could cause my love for the Reinfeld family to sway.
Excuse us. Orion, Eric Etlam, may we meet again?
Yeah, totally!
I love how we're all just like kind of friends now.
And see you, Sammy!
Sammy.
Sammy?
Oh, come on now. You didn't think she wasn't gonna name him, did you?
Please refrain from confusing Count Soleus.
If you would, do pass on my regards to Rean Schwarzer.
Bye, Sammy!
And now, I bid you adieu!
That was exhausting.
At least we were able to make it through unscathed.
Now that they're gone, we should set about disabling that device. Once that's done, the Highlands should start returning to normality.
Yeah, you're And just how do you know what we're here for?
I mean, Alyssa, I don't mean to be dumb or grind on you, but take a random guess. She works with Ouroboros. Need I say more?
Oh, I always know what you're thinking, my lady.
That's our Sharon.
I think it's safe to say that thanks to your efforts, the immediate danger to our homeland has passed. Now there is no longer any need for us to leave it behind. You truly have our deepest gratitude. We didn't do all that much, really. Yeah, besides, there's no guarantee the Highlands won't be threatened again. Unfortunately so. The Alliance still has plenty of troops on the Erebonian side of the border to continue their assault. Should Zender fall, I dare not imagine what could happen. Indeed, I think it would be wise to exercise just as much caution as possible. Even so, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did. No matter how you look at it, you saved my homeland. For that, I couldn't be more proud to call you my friends. Aw, Gaius, there's nothing. You're welcome, but I still don't think we did anything that special. The people of Nord have been like brothers to us all in Erebonia for centuries now. It's only right that we lend them a hand when they need one. Thank you, Rean. What he said. Yep, helping out is what friends do. You guys too, thank you. I feel like I'm going to be saying that for a while yet. Still, while the immediate danger to Nord may have passed, the same can't be said for Erebonia. Unfortunately not. Rower City is entirely under the Alliance's control, and the same is true for most of the country. They have control of everything from the Reinford building to the Iron Mine, and even the Rower Institute of Technology. I feared as much. Well, that explains one thing. There was some damning evidence on the jamming device that pointed out being made at the Institute. That makes sense if the place is under the Alliance's control. I'm betting Schmidt was involved in this development. Ship? Yep. As in the Professor G. Schmidt? He's certainly supposed to be capable, but are you sure? I met him when I was little with you, right, Grandfather? That you did. He and I go way back, but I really wish we didn't. He's not an easy guy to like. If you ask me, he was probably involved with the development of the Soldats and that giant airship of theirs, too. Hell, scratch probably. I can't think of a single other engineer alive who could perfect those things outside of him. He must be crazy good if you're the one acknowledging his skills. Sounds like the Alliance has a really capable man making their weapon. Schmidt aside, what brought you here to begin with, Sharon? I thought you went straight back to Rower after the war happened. I would have thought Mother would be happier if you were there, too. I'm here because I discovered that you were here, of course. Contrary to what you may think, that was what the Madam Chairman wanted me to do, too. She did? Indeed. She asked me to come and assist you and your classmates for the time being. I haven't been able to get in contact with her since the left Rower, though. You okay, Alyssa? Thanks, Rean, but I'm fine. We're talking about my mother here. I'm sure she's perfectly okay, wherever she is. Right now, I need to focus on my own goals. I did promise that I'd find a path of my own to show to her, after all. And I'm certain she would be pleased to hear that, my lady. I second that. You're leaving? I am. I don't know when I'll be able to return again, but I will be back. Until then, take care of Lily and Sheeta for me. Oh, and Charlotte too, of course. Sure. Thank you, Gaius. But I don't want you to go. I want you to stay right here. Stop that, Lily. You're making it harder for me to hold back. You too. I know you'll miss him, but try to show some understanding for your brother. He has something very important he needs to do with his friends. All of this has been a stark reminder to me how fragile the peace of this land is when one of its neighbors is at war. The threat of being drawn into that conflict may have passed for now, but it may not stay that way for long. I need water. Give me a minute. We can no longer expect to live in peace, irrespective of what is happening on the other side of our borders. If I want to protect the peace of this land, I need to stand up and fight for it, just as our ancestors did during the war all those years ago. Well said. Prince Dracos himself also first took up arms here in Nord. The warriors of Nord followed suit, taking up their spears, to fight for their friend and brother who loved this land as much as they did. You want to follow in their footsteps, do you? I do, but that isn't my only reason. During my time as a student of Class 7, Erebonia has grown close to my heart. So I'm not just fighting to protect the home of my friends. I'm fighting to protect what I consider my second home. Wow. Thanks. Don't worry, everyone. I'll return safe and unharmed, I promise. I'll also come back more mature and more aware of how I want to live my life after this war comes to an end. So stay safe and wait for me, okay? Okay. Alright. I'll do everything I can to keep everything here running smoothly while you're away. I will too. I'll be praying for you every day. Aww. Poor little girl. May the winds and the goddess watch over you while I'm away. Farewell. Ow. Stupid thing. Turned on a charger and set off everything else around me. Ow. There we go. Yeah, and we're all in one piece. This is where we fought that huge monster when we came here last time, right? I can't believe we got this far so fast. This is what the spirit path can do. Unbelievable. I had no idea there already existed a means of transportation faster than trains or airship. Well, it's called the spirit path because it's really only intended to be used by spirits. It's not really meant to be used by humans to travel from place to place. Well, I'll have to be very grateful to Master Valimar for allowing us to do so then. And even more grateful still for saving us from quite a perilous situation at the watchtower as well. Yeah, he certainly did. Thanks, Valimar. It's only because of you that we were able to make it back here together. Have a good rest. You earned it. Acknowledged. Enter an inactive state. Do not hesitate to call my name again should the need arise, my awakener and his friends. Looks like he's asleep. Alright, we should be returning to Ymir. We need to let the others know that we're all okay. Woohoo! I can't wait to see everyone. Everyone good to go? We should be able to make it before nightfall. Woo! Would you believe me if I told you that was chapter or act 2? I wasn't quite expecting to finish all of that in today's stream, if I'm being perfectly honest. But that's okay. We're here! And not a moment too soon with how dark it's become. It's nice to be back here again. Yeah, it's only been a couple of months since we were last here, but it feels more like a couple of years. I suppose that just goes to show how much of an impression Ymir's left on me. It's nice to hear you like this place as much as I do. Something feels off, though. It's a lot nosier compared than usual. Rean? Hey, Machias! Hey, Tobal! Thank goodness you're all alright. Hey, Machias. Yeah, we just got back. Looks like you managed to pick up a few folks while you were in Nord. Sure did. It's nice to see you again, Tobal. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, good to see you're doing okay. Can't complain, I guess. Things go fine on your end? That aside, what's the cause of all this commotion? Is there something wrong? That's right. We've got something to tell you, Rean. It's about your father. He's... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Something wrong with Dad? No, not at all. On the contrary, he's finally regained caution. Oh my god, I cannot talk. I'm reaching the end. Oh. Really? Yep. He's still got some time before he's up and about again, but this is a big step in the right direction. Come on, let's get back to the mansion. I know he'll be happy to see you, Rean. My vote. Yeah, my vote. My throat is getting very dry from all this talking. Welcome home, Rean. And I see your friends are with you, too. Hello there. I'm sorry I can't do much more than welcome you, but I'm happy to see you here. Dad? Not at all. We're just glad that you're awake. We heard about what happened, sir. It's wonderful to know that you're well enough to talk to us like this. I appreciate your concern. Incidentally, I hear that you, Toval, and Captain Claire, I believe, have been watching over the village in my stead. On behalf of the people of Ymir, I'd like to thank you for all that you've done. As this village's lord, I truly could not feel more honored to have your aid. Oh, no need to thank me. It's just doing a little something I was doing on the side. The people of Ymir have shown me nothing but kindness during my stay. It's the least I can do to repay that kindness. And I have every intention of keeping up with my patrols to ensure this village sees no further bloodshed. My thanks to the both of you. If Ymir could stay out of harm's way, I know that my family could rest easier. I'm aware my injuries have caused both you plenty of grief, Lucia and Rean. I can only hope you'll forgive me for worrying you. Had I not been so utterly incompetent, Elise and Princess Elfin would never have been taken from us to begin with. You know you don't need to apologize. Them being captured isn't your fault, Dad. It never was. What matters is that you pulled through for us. That in itself is a miracle. Now you leave everything else to us and focus on recovering. We'll bring them back, I promise. Absolutely. We fully intend on doing everything we can to support you. Yeah, we'll bring them back in no time. As long as Class 7 is together, there's nothing we can't do. I can't agree more. I have every confidence that you'll rescue Lady Elise and Her Highness. Well, aren't you guys just brimming with optimism? Still, we've only got 3 members of Class 7 to find now. Which means that if we all 3 are around Legram, that's where we'll find Emma. Assuming they stay there, yeah. And we can finally be together again. I'll be praying to Adios for you. And remember, make the most of the time you have to take a well-earned break. You won't be able to leave tomorrow regardless, yeah? That's right, we need to let Valimar finish recovering. That only took a day last time, and I don't see why it would be any different this time. I admit a part of me wishes we could leave right away, but we'll just have to sit tight and be patient. I think it'd be for the best anyway. We can double check Ymir's defenses one last time while we wait too. Thank you, Toval. I wish you all well. I leave Elise and Princess Elfin in. Yep, he's passed out. Oh. Looks like he went back to sleep. He still hasn't gotten most of his stamina back, I'm afraid. It'll be a little while longer before he's ready to see any of the villagers, too. I see. That's not surprising, really. In the meantime, it would be my honor to assist you in any way I can. I'm confident that my skills as a maid will be useful to you. Why, thank you. I'd be delighted to take you up on that. And like your father said, take care to rest as much as you can tomorrow. Of course. Should you take care not to overwork yourself, please? We'll help you to help whatever we can. That was how we all made it safely back from Nord. Word of my father's awakening spread throughout the village like wildfire. And while there were still plenty of dark times looming on the horizon, for the first time in a while, the people of Ymir had a reason to smile. And thus begins Chapter 3. Looks like Dad's staying in bed today. Good, he needs all the rest he can get. I'm glad he's woken up at least, even if he's still got a long way to go until he's fully recovered. I'll bet everyone else has already gone out for the day. I should probably go find something to do too. Got to make the most of today and get ready for tomorrow.